How's it going, guys, and welcome to Frostpunk 2. For those of you who don't know, Frostpunk was the first game I ever played on my channel. And now, Frostpunk 2 is here. So I thought, why not go through and start up a brand new series? We're going to be playing the story today. And we are going to play through and see the differences between Frostpunk 1 and Frostpunk 2. And also see how much fun it is. So, Frostpunk 2 is a challenging game in which planning ahead is crucial, and failure is a natural part of the experience. If you're a veteran of the original Frostpunk or enjoy a challenge, you may try your luck with the Officer or higher difficulty rank. Otherwise, we suggest you start at Citizen and take it one step at a time. Remember, it's not about how many times we fail, it's about how many times we get up. Okay, so first things first, we're going to play the prologue here. And I am going to play on Citizen just to make sure that we're going to have a balanced experience and we are going to just enjoy the story itself. So it says The Wanderers. In 1887, the world froze to death. Civilization crumbled. The falling British Empire built generators to support the evacuees, cities that would become the last on Earth. Whether huddled by a generator or out in the open frostland, those who survived were shaped by the ordeal. 30 years later, they all became very different people. Alright, so here we go, guys. We're going to be going in. We're going to be starting the Legacy of New London. So let's get going and let's press start. A district will deteriorate and become unusable if wear reaches a critical level. Prevent that by using the repair option or by reducing squalor. Okay? Oh, okay. What's up, creepy lady? Press any key to begin. Okay.
Can you hear us? Captain!
Do you hear us?
A generation ago, we fled the crumbling British Empire as the world froze around us. I held New London together.
You sure did.
United, we survived 30 years of whiteouts. But the world around us is dead. Empty.
Right for taking. The city grows.
Festers.
Merely surviving is not enough. We have to expand. After all, it's us who survived the end of the world.
It seems like this lady's like speaking.
Now
So I think that was the guy that we played in Frostpunk 1. So this is like 30 years later. So The Wanderers, the prologue. We have been roaming for the frozen desert for years. Many of us do not remember a world before the Great Frost. Now, another whiteout is coming. And again, we've reached the old machine. Again, we will rely on its furnace to provide heat through the storm. In the past, we've always made sure there were enough supplies for the next whiteout, but our numbers have grown throughout the years. Providing for everyone is getting harder and harder. We must survive. Okay, here we go. Now, I'll tell you guys, I haven't played this. This is my first time touching this game, so I'm probably going to fail at some point, but here we go. Let's get in and let's check it out. All right, what do we got here? Some ruins. Broken bridge. No, that's train. That looks like a broken train. Maybe that's going to be our generator? Fight the cold. The old dreadnought remains in pieces under layers of snow, but the scattered wagons still have resources inside. First, we must break ice to reach one of the oil wagons and construct an extraction district to use it. Then we can turn the dreadnought's furnace to heat us. Okay, turn on the dreadnought's furnace to heat us. Okay, we will restart the furnace. Okay, the frost break to an old wagon and construct an extraction district. Turn on the furnace and the dreadnought to... Okay. Generator... Let's see. So it wants me to go down here. District abilities. There are various district abilities available for the player in district panels. One example of such district is the emergency shifts. Some district abilities are available from the beginning of the game. However, others can be unlocked by constructing specific buildings, by signing laws, or certain events happening in specific districts. Okay. So camera controls, I don't need that. Stop, increase, decrease time. Construction of frost breaking district. Okay. So, frost breaking. Oh, do I need to build it somewhere? Okay, so I go right here and I just like click and I click that. Maybe? Did that work? Or... District. Deactivated no fuel output defects fuel mix. Okay. Turn on the furnace. Dreadnought. Scraps. Okay, I'm gonna need to read a little bit here to figure out exactly what the heck I'm doing. So I'll get back to you guys when I'm done reading through this stuff. Okay, I got it. I figured out what I was doing wrong here. So what I need to do is I need to go to close out of that. Go back here, grab this guy, and I need to kind of draw a little bit of an area here and then tell them to do the frost breaking there. So now they're going to go through and you'll see them wipe that out, and then there should be a flattened out area. So now we have this area cleared out. Maybe I need to frost break the actual guy here. So let me do this. It's going to frost break all of that out. There we go. Alright, now can I turn this on? No, I need to harvest oil. Oil wagon. Remember, in most cases, you need to frost bake the tile before constructing anything on it. More resource deposits tiles such as... Okay. The construction menu, extraction district. I'm going to put that right there so I can extract. Then I'm going to need a housing district probably, and we're going to just work on extracting that oil first. So there we go, an extraction district. So that's now going to extract the oil. I'm going to speed up time a little bit so that way this gets built. Whoa. That's wild. Look at that. That's awesome. As the thick black liquid oozes through the pipes, our people rejoice. The carcasses of this old machine is a testament to the hardships that made us. But more importantly, it's our haven in the storm. It's allowed us to weather many whiteouts, and it will do so again. We have oil. We can turn on the furnace. Select the Dreadnought's wreck to access the furnace control. Once turned on, the Dreadnought's furnace will automatically convert oil into heat. Alright, so now I could go here, and I could turn this guy on. Boom. So we're starting to heat things up with our good old Dreadnought here. So this is going to start heating things up. It looks like it's going to get cold soon. Looking at that up there. Provide basic infrastructure. The furnace is on. We have oil to cover current needs, but the cold will still affect our people until they have proper shelter. Housing will best protect us from the cold if built in close proximity to other housing or the furnace itself. However, we'll need prefabricated parts for construction. We brought some with us. The rest need to be extracted from the wagon wreckages. I see. Okay, so if we know that we have some heat in this area, I'm just going to speed up a little bit to see if we actually have like a heat symbol. We don't. 2 registered as sick. We'll get that covered. Let's go here. I need to get a housing district, and looks like that we have some heat going here. There we go. I need to go up to 6. So I'm just going to put them all wrap all around there, so that way they're warm and they're going to work on building up housing. I'm a little bummed out that it's not like place one house down and stuff like that. I get that they didn't want to make the exact same game that they did before, but I kind of miss that, you know, you just put one thing down and what have you. Okay, are these all of our stuff that's going on? Extremely increased by cold, slightly increased by hunger. So we have disease notable. Hunger is minor. Cold is severe, extremely increased by shelter scarcity. Okay, so build 2 housing districts. Where am I going to build? Is the other one going to get built over here? Is that what I'm going to do? Housing district? No. Okay, so here we go. Get that built. Now we have 2 housing districts. I'm going to fast forward that to get them both built. Zoom in a little bit because I want to check these out. Oh, I can't zoom in anymore. That looks like the old Hunter's building a little bit. Some of these, like these back in here, you could kind of see some buildings that look like the old workers' buildings. These look like the old grow houses, so I could see stuff. Huddle. The camp's close together. Easier to trap the warmth. Alright, so Frostbreak to a construction wagon to build an extractor district to provide prefabs. So, where is the prefabs that we're talking about? We have fertile soil down there. I have construction wagon prefabs right there, and then an oil wagon over here, 60k. So we need to Frostbreak this way. So let's get that frost breaking completed. They got these machines that they use now, which I think is pretty cool, but it makes sense. All right, now I need to construct an extraction district right there like that. Okay. We have established some heat and shelter for our people. We must now turn our attention into the incoming whiteout. First, we must frost break into the small patches of fertile soil sustainable for growing food. Then, we must store it in easily accessible depots. We must move quickly so no one starves. Okay, so we have to frost break all the way down here. So the fertile soil is down here, it looks like. I don't have any more up here. It looks like that there's more down here too. But for now, I'm just going to make my way down over this way. So we're going to frost break this way. Looks like that there might actually be fertile soil right here. Nope. Okay, we're just going to keep on frost breaking down that way. Apparently I could do it multiple times. Oh, maybe I can only do 2 at a time. Okay, so that's done. So now can I start this over here? Yeah, now I can do this over here. All right, let's get that frost broken. Is there a place I could see my frost breaking? Ooh, we're about to drop. We're about to get colder. That's no good. All right, what do we got going on here? Against the elements, squalor. Each day the wind grows fiercer. Relentlessly it beats against our buildings, weakening our structure gust by gust. Without raw materials to repair it, the damage our district will deteriorate. The more we build, the more materials we will need. This is the world we know. Alright, promise to gather more materials. Okay. Build an extraction district on a maintenance wagon. Right? I need a maintenance wagon. Where is that? This is materials. Fertile soil, materials, resource oil, I don't see a district that's a maintenance wagon. Maybe we'll find it. I know that I need to go here, and I need to go to Food District. And I need to build that there. Then I'm going to need to build an extraction district, but I don't see... Uh-oh. Let me see. Emergency shifts over here. I can do that. Prefabs remaining 360. And then I need to... Where, oh where would that be? Maintenance wagon? Okay, no, maintenance wagon, right here. Resource material. So I just need to extract my way up here is what I need to do. So my mistake so far that I've made in this game seems to be we've secured our immediate survival. Now we have to stockpile as much food as we can before the whiteout forces us to take shelter. To do that, we need to produce more food than our current demand. We must be ready. So what I was saying before this popped up was I need to go through and I should be frost breaking more often as much as I can to make my way towards places. And that was the mistake that I had made. So that's a whoops. Definite whoops. Okay, so looking now, we're stockpiling food. I'm going to turn on emergency shifts on this because I want to make sure that we have some food going in here. Okay, I need to get back to frost breaking. There we go. Expand that as quick as we can. The colder season, the heat demand is increased. Oh, it's going to get even colder. Oh, well, there's a whiteout coming. So that's the whiteout that they're talking about. And then we're going to warm up. Hurricane force winds and the full force of the Frostland. Jeez. Okay, let's go through here. Let's build our extraction district. Gonna get that built. We're starting to stockpile food. Whiteout arrives in 42 weeks. People are starting to get sick. Do I have a different district? So it doesn't look like I have any more heat that I can pump out. What's we got going on over here? Pouring sand in his hands. We've been here so many times. The soil is depleting. A couple more and there will be no point in erecting the hothouses. There will be nothing to grow on. And the yield is so low. Either we pull emergency shifts to tighten our belts, otherwise there might not be enough for everyone. We might not be able to fill our food stockpiles without exceptional measures. Consider asking the wardens to tighten belts or enlist emergency shifts in food districts. So there's already emergency shifts going on in food districts right now. So that's the best that we can do. But what I can also do is I can work my way over here like this, and we can get a second food district built, which I think is probably the best bet that we can do. 2 more people registered as sick. That's no good. Enough materials. Good work. We are now gathering enough materials to maintain our districts. Time to focus on stockpiling food for the whiteout. All right. So looks like that my trust has grown. This is great. I'm accepted. I love to be accepted. Let's go down here, guys, and let's get ourselves an extraction, no, a food district. And we're just going to build that there. See this over here. What do we got? Treyakaru, 62. Looking at her grandchildren playing. My knees ache and my fingers are so stiff. I can't hold the needle anymore. I've lived a full life. It warms my heart to see little Betty and Jacob play by the evening fire. But maybe this is it. I've talked with the other elders. If it comes to it, we'll go. I won't let my grandchildren starve. Some people are ready to sacrifice themselves to lower the food requirement. That should not be necessary. We're working on it right now. In fact, I think I can actually work on it a little bit better if I come over here and frost break a little bit more, I can get another food stockpile. I only got 34 weeks, but it looks like we have more food that's incoming. I'm not... Dreadnought's furnace. Let me do this while I can. I'm gonna frost break out that oil platform just to be safe. Because if I need it, we're gonna want it. Alright. Work double shifts. Yes, I know, I know, I know. Favors tighten belts. Take scraps or return scraps. I'm going to return some scraps because I have quite a bit right now and I don't really need them. What do we got down here? The seal colony can supplement our food production. So it looks like that there's a seal colony, 400,000 food down here. It's going to take me a couple more in order to get here, but I could do it. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to get another food district built. Just like that. We're already starting to stock up a lot more. Time left 31 weeks. Optional place a food district on the seal building. I'm working on it. What do we got over here? The whiteout draws near. People in our camp are getting tense. They're worried we won't gather enough food in time. Hunters blame us for ignoring the seal colony and claim they would have been able to provide enough food for everyone. It's too late for that now. Many elders have volunteered to walk out into the Frostland rather than burden on our resources. Their sacrifice would significantly reduce the rations we need for the whiteout. What should we do? Don't resort to extremes. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. We're building a third one right now. Deadly cloud. Due to deadly cold, not cloud. Due to some people are getting sick. Okay. Okay, let's get another food district built. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna activate emergency shifts here too. Okay. What do we got over here? A mysterious symbol, the captain's legacy. One of our frostbreaking crew uncovered the frozen remains of a man in a tattered uniform. His shoulder patch reads New London Scouts, 3rd Platoon, and he bears the obscure insignia. An obscure insignia. Some of our elders claim it belonged to the military organization, while others argue its religious significance. May you have heard of this New London before and can't settle their debate. New London is a city of discipline that follows strong leadership and where militant squads keep the peace. New London is a city of devotion and that established a new religion and follows the guidance of the zealous clergy. This will create a continuity in which New London has embraced faith to survive. I'm going to go around faith because faith was always the easier path for me in the beginning. When I first started playing this game. Okay, I'm going to have them tighten belts, and then I'm going to return scraps to increase the favor. Okay, I'm going to food stockpile full. Okay, how do I build an additional food stockpile? 60 people froze to death. How? Goes for the soil, scraps, prefabs, provide shelter and other dwellings. How do I... Food stockpile hub. Let me see here. Proximity workforce demand neighboring food districts is decreased. Get a couple of those built. Looks like I'm starting to run out of prefabs. Food depots. Preserving food without... Our stores of food are full, but we still need more for the whiteout. We need to secure depots that can house ration during the months of the whiteout. Okay, so we're working on those now. I only have 17 weeks. This is not good. I'm trying, though. I'm trying. What else do we have here? We don't have enough prefabricated components. Making further construction is impossible. There may be some prefabs left in one of the old construction wagons. If not, we could try to salvage prefabs by demolishing one of the existing districts or hubs. Alright. Frost break over there to get those prefabs. I don't know if we have any more food storage capacity. Stockpile filled in 18 weeks. We have 13 weeks. I need to go down here, turn on emergency shifts. Stockpiles will be filled in 16 weeks. Trust and relations fall every time people die. Oh, no. Okay, I'm literally doing everything I possibly can right now. And I don't know if I'm quite going to make it here. I'm just being honest. Stockpiles will be ready in 15 weeks at the current rate. Demolish that. Yes. I'm over here. I have no more food places. There's nowhere else for me to extract food. I think... Oh, there is. There's one more place I can extract food. Son of a nutcracker. Okay. Alright. Hold on. Our people are freezing. Incoming cold crisis. Provide heat and shelter. Reduce cold to minor. I think I need to... Demand, supply, surplus. I think that I need to... Heat demand 20. Do I need to do this? The harsh conditions of the camp take a toll on our people. Disease spreads. More and more of our workers are unable to work. If this continues, our workforce become decimated, endangering our ability to sustain the camp. Am I missing... Do I need to put in more places? Let me see. I think that I may have messed up just a little bit. I didn't go quick enough. The whiteout is here. The preparations are over. Well, I tried my best. I honestly did. But this is the way that Frostpunk goes. You try and you fail. See, look, the Wanderers did not survive. When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were forced to take shelter within the broken dreadnought. They held together while the howling winds buffeted the rusted hull. As the storm continued, it became clear there was not enough food. Some sacrificed themselves to give their share to the families. Others tried to control the stockpile through violence. The conflicts escalated. The fires broke out within the dreadnought, spoiling the precious supply. The few remaining survivors who emerged from the dreadnought soon splintered and disappeared into the Frostland. Perhaps in another life we will live. So that's it. That's how Frostpunk works. Like I was saying, I mean, sometimes you fail. Sometimes you fail. So it looks like that I'm going to have to go through and try again and see if I can make it. I think I need to like start over. I need to start all over again to see if we can make it. And honestly, guys, I think that I'm going to leave this episode here. What we're going to do is at the start of the next episode, I will be at the point where I'm beating this, because I can already see the path that I need to follow in order to beat this campaign.
Can you hear us, Captain?
So give me a little bit. Probably tomorrow there'll be another video coming out where we're going to be going over and we're going to be beating the Wanderer's prologue, and then we're going to actually get into the story, and we're going to see how long we can survive. So thank you everybody so much for watching. It's fun. If you guys liked it, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe today if you haven't done that already, and leave me a comment down below if you guys have any other comments, tips, and or tricks for Frostpunk 2. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.